ABC 17 News at 5 on KMIZ starts now.
With this historic ruling, justice has been served and our clinics can stay open.
Leaders of women's health clinics are cheering today's Supreme Court ruling as a victory for women, but one ruling has left others questioning how it will jeopardize similar laws in other states. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lindsay Burning.
And I'm Lucas Geisler. We first told you about the decision as breaking news on ABC 17 News at 9 this morning. In a 5-3 decision, the Supreme Court struck down a regulation for abortion clinics in Texas. The justices voted in favor of Texas clinics that protested the regulation as an attempt to make it harder for women to get an abortion. Texas had argued that the 2013 law and other subsequent regulations were needed to protect women's health. However, the court now says the regulations are medically unnecessary and unconstitutional. The regulation at stake in Texas is widely copied by other states, leaving those similar laws at risk, including one here in Missouri. ABC 17 News has been following the debate over a similar regulation impacting a mid-Missouri clinic for months.
ABC 17's Dan Messinio joins us live from Planned Parenthood in Columbia. And Dan, the Supreme Court's decision comes after months of conflict between state lawmakers and that particular clinic there.
Yeah, Lindsay, we've been reporting on it for some time now. Currently, the healthcare provider at this clinic does not have admitting privileges at a area hospital, so no abortions are being performed here. But that could change after today's Supreme Court decision. The U.S. Supreme Court strikes down 2 abortion regulations in Texas. The court's majority opinion states the regulations pose a substantial obstacle to women seeking abortions.
We believe that the Supreme Court chose an abortion agenda over the protection of women's health, and so we're disappointed.
A handful of states have the laws on the books. Missouri is one of them. Passed in 2005, Missouri law states an abortion clinic must adhere to ambulatory surgical center requirements, known as ASC. Also, the clinic's physician must have admitting privileges at an area hospital. With today's decision, Planned Parenthood of Kansas and Mid-Missouri administrators say they are beginning to work on a plan to overturn both laws. I tried contacting the organization for a comment on the Supreme Court's decision. I never heard back. But in a statement, Laura McQuaid, the president and CEO, said the Supreme Court cemented what we have always known, that admitting privileges and ASC requirements are medically unnecessary, and their sole intent is to restrict access to abortion services. Missouri Right to Life says these laws are, quote, common sense safety measures and not undue burdens.
We are going to continue to work to save babies and protect women. So, you know, what we do is not going to change.
The ACLU of Missouri also weighed in on today's decision, saying it should end lawmakers' attempt to restrict abortions with unnecessary regulations. Reporting live, Dan Messinio, ABC 17 News.
And we have extensive coverage of the back and forth between state lawmakers and the Columbia Planned Parenthood on our website to read about what led up to the conflict and how it's played out since. Just go to abc17news.com.